Hi guys. So, I'm gonna talk about like personal branding from zero to authority in literally 5 days or less. So there's 6 steps. So let's go. I want to say that you know how like it used to be only people with money or connections that will be able to build a brand in the past. You know, it doesn't matter if you're like a famous politician or you're an athlete or you're a movie star. Then only you could build your brand, right? But nowadays, the beauty is that with social media and the internet, it has leveled the playing field for everyone. So you could be like literally the next star, the next brand, the next authority online and you could achieve more online with less cost and faster, and you will get faster results if you follow these steps. Okay, so I'm going to share with you what are these steps. I hope that you have your pen paper with you. We're going to go through it really fast. Okay, step number one is find your niche, which means that when you get your niche, you will get your audience, because your audience, the people that want to be with you, engage you, buy from you, will come from the niche that you serve. Okay, why? Okay, if you want to like grow super fast and what you need to be doing is solve problems that people are already looking the solutions or the answer for. What a lot of people do is they create a solution, they create a product or a service that they think is a solution to everyone, and they try to market it by getting like all this traffic in. But you have to understand, getting traffic or like non-organic traffic requires a lot of money. And if you are a startup, that could kill your budget. So what you need to do is find where there is already traffic, already people looking for the solution that you have. Okay, so how do you do that? Okay, thing is, my course on personal branding masterclass will actually show you how to get your target audience and how to find your niche and get your traffic. Okay, my course will teach you that. All right, because it's a long process to like go through right now. Okay, step number 2, we're gonna go really fast. Step number 2 is you have to be real and you have to show a little bit of personality in whatever brand that you're doing. Why? Because personality is what drives nowadays. People don't want to deal with brands that have no name, or it's just a name and people can't really relate. Okay, so and it's so much easier actually to show your personality nowadays, and you'll be surprised by the response that you get. Okay, for example, what do I mean by personality? Do you guys know like Gary Vee? You know how he's like, you know, the guru of online marketing and everything. You know how he always drops like F-bombs everywhere, right? Okay, how does he differ from Tony Robbins? Tony Robbins is also motivational. He talks about business, he talks about like personal development, but the energy, the words that they use is different. So you could be talking about the same thing, but the tone, how you're saying it, is really important, because that will literally pull in the right people that will appreciate you and what you have to say. So how do you do it? Well, again, my course will actually show you how you can portray your brand voice to get the right people, to pull in the right crowd in, and also to push the wrong people out. Now that's really important, because you do not want to be serving everyone. Everyone is not your target market, okay? You are not Tesco. So you want to serve the right people that will love you, appreciate you, pay for your services, pay for your time, and you have a lot of joy in serving them. Because at the end of the day, you want to serve people who you are comfortable in dealing with, right? You don't want to serve people who will nag, who will whine, who will bitch, who will moan. You want people with the same energy as you do. So I'm going to teach you how to find those people. All right, step number 3. Okay, is to create your brand identity. Why? Okay, why? Why is it important? Because a massive part of like creating a personal brand is actually looking the part. You have to look the part in order to serve your customer and serve them at a higher level. Now, it's not anything to do with flashing the cars. Like, you don't have to rent a Lambo or a Porsche if you don't have one. It's not about that. I know that a lot of influencers do this. They rent mansions and cars and watches and borrows people things. You do not need to borrow any LV to make sure that you are up there. Okay? You don't. Seriously, whatever that you learn, if you're learning that, is It's really a wrong thing to learn. Scrap that. You don't need all the flashy cars, house, bags, or shoes. Seriously? How? So how do you do it? My course will actually teach you how to look the part, and it's actually easier than you think. It's so much easier than you think, and you will get massive results. You don't need those like flashy things to be seen as an authority in your field. Okay, all right. Okay, step number 4. I'm sorry, but we really gotta rush through this. Step number 4 is create or redesign your personal site. Okay, why? Okay, there's a lot of people online right now, right? And I know I've said this before, like your neighbor, my cousin's like cat is an influencer online. So how do you stand out? How do you build your brand amongst all these people that's already online and more people coming in? How do you stand out? How do you build your authority? How do you be seen as like the person, the go-to, right? How do you do that? Well, first things first is when people Google your name, they need to be able to find you, right? They need to be able to find you. And if you have a generic name, how do you get your name to be on the first page of like the Google like search list? Okay, thing is like a few months ago, one of my ex-bosses told me that he worked at a job for 10 years or more actually, just so that when I hit his name on Google, he is seen on the first page. And that thing like stuck with me for some time. Like, yeah, that's kind of true, because then people can look for you, and then you're not on the second page or third page. You rank. How do you rank yourself? How do you make people like be able to find you? There's a lot of ways. I can't wait to share with you, because my course will actually teach you how you can build your authority and credibility online fast. Yeah. And how with just less than $5 USD, less than that even, you can actually build your site up in a few clicks, your own personal customized website in a few clicks, and you can do it by yourself. Okay, I'm going to teach you that as well in the course, because it's really important, guys, so that people can find you, because they're looking for you. It's just they can't find you, so you got to make yourself be available to searchers. All right, so step number 5 is you have to carve out a content and social strategy. A lot of people who go online, they don't have strategy. So what they do is they do everything. And in the end, they get really tired and really frustrated, because they see a little bit of like engagement and results, but they don't know how to measure. They don't know what's the big game plan. You know, when you Google online, there's a lot of hacks, right? But which one will serve you and your end result? Which one will get you like the highest amount of like real audience, real support, real people who will buy and like get your services or products? How do you get the eyeballs on you? Okay, so you have to have a clear content and social media strategy, because I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again because it's really important. Content marketing costs 62%, way less than traditional marketing. But it generates 3 times as many leads for your business. So if you're not doing content, marketing is really like, it's like killing, okay? I see a lot of people doing this, is killing. You gotta have a strategy. You have to have a strategy in content marketing. So how do you do it? Again, I've done a lot of like videos in the past on how you do this, but I'm going to repeat again, because my course will actually show you how you can like step by step on like what to do, like the strategy, when to do it, what to say when you do it, like what content to put out, and when to say it. Okay, 4 things: what to do, when to do it, what to say, when to say it. These 4 things are really important in driving a content strategy that works. Okay, so if you're in the course, like I can't wait to share this. All right, because I'll also be giving out like a whole like worksheet, guides and everything, so you will, like, even if you're new, you will be guided through the whole process. You won't be lost. You will know, okay, what next. All right. Okay, so step number 6 is get a mentor. Yes, get a freaking mentor. Because why? Because there is no such thing as a self-made person. Anyone who has achieved any level of success will always like get help. at one point of their life. Like even the Tony Robbins had like Jim Rohn to guide him. Like anyone that you know will always have a mentor. Because why? Because the thing is, when you are learning something new, you want to get there, you want to follow the footsteps of people who have already done it, who have successfully like gone through the path. You do not have to reinvent the wheel, think of like innovative ways. You can do that later when you've already achieved something, a milestone. In the beginning, you need to save time, energy, and cost, right? Unless if you have like 1 million or 500,000 to spend on like Facebook ads or like Google ads, and by all means. But if you want to like save costs, what you gotta do is find a mentor. Okay, and because you need to shorten the learning curve. You need to like follow in, because success leaves clues, guys. I've said this many times. So how? Well, my course will actually teach you like how to do this, because I learn from a lot of mentors, a lot of books, a lot of courses. I attend a lot of them just to compile all this information nicely for you guys to use, so you don't have to go through testing and like what works, what doesn't, what's okay for you, what isn't. You can just follow this. And then I'll even share, like, for example, there's a bonus within my course, 30-minute interview with the closer, Sifu, a guy who is extremely good at sales. You saw him last week, some of you did, Sifu Aaron Chong. Okay, I did a 30-minute interview with him talking about how do we go to get cold audiences to our site, like how do we attract our customers. Yes, that's 30-minute interview, and he said that it's worth at least 2,000 ringgit, that interview alone, because of the golden nuggets that he shared. So that will be in the course as well as a bonus. You're welcome, because I love bonuses. So that's why I'm giving a lot in this course, okay? Alright, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, basically, I need you guys to like sign up for the course, because it is the cheapest it will ever be. Okay, the value of the course that I'm launching is actually 3,900, right? But the beta version, the first trial version of it, is only 99 ringgit. And this, I promise you, is the cheapest that it will ever be, ever. There will be a second batch like coming in after the first live batch has gone through, but it will never be 99 ringgit. Never. That I can promise you that. And just so that, you know, you feel secure and certain, what if it doesn't work for me and everything, don't worry, I'll give you your full money back, okay? Full money back return if you don't find that the tools I shared with you, everything that the bonuses I give you is not worth your money. I'm gonna give you full money back return, because I just want you to check this out and try it for yourself. Because registrations are still open, but it's gonna be capped. I'm gonna be taking in only 50, because this is, you guys, I'll be giving you like my personal connection. Like I want to personally guide you through this process. So this is the first batch is very personal, so you get access to me. So obviously I can't do this if it's such a big number. I can't. I'll be like, oh, okay. So please take advantage of this. And if you are like ready to go, if anyone knows the link, it's like personalbranding.diniflix.com, or you can just like click on the link that I'm gonna be sharing on the description above. All right, okay, so if anyone has a link, just share it for friends here, and I hope to see you in the course, because it's running next week. It's gonna be full packed of like bonuses. I'll be giving out like gifts every single day for live participants who join even, but again, it's limited seats, only 50 packs. I can only let in 50 people. I can't do more than that, I'm sorry guys. So there's a few slots left, so we're closing registration as soon as it's filled out. All right, okay, so I hope to see you in the course, and all the best guys, and thank you for tuning in. Love you.